Many people believe that cats don't really understand love, that they simply tolerate us because we provide food and a warm place to sleep. But what if that belief is completely wrong? What if your cat has been reading your heart every single day, quietly judging your actions instead of your words, and waiting for tiny moments that tell them whether you're truly their family? Cats don't experience love the same way humans do, and that's exactly where the misunderstanding begins. While we often express affection with hugs, kisses, or constant attention, cats communicate through trust, consistency, and subtle emotional signals that many people overlook. Every slow blink, every gentle head bump, every moment they choose to curl up beside you is part of a silent conversation. They are constantly asking one simple question: are you safe for me? And every day, your actions answer that question. Imagine being in a world where your ancestors survived by being cautious of everything around them. Every sound could mean danger. Every stranger could be a threat. Even though your cat now lives in a comfortable home, those instincts still live deep inside them. That's why earning a cat's love isn't about grand gestures. It's about proving, day after day, that you are someone they can completely trust. One of the most meaningful things you can do is simply greet your cat every single day. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but to your cat, consistency creates emotional security. When you softly say hello each morning or acknowledge them when you come home, you're reinforcing something incredibly important. You're telling them that they are part of your routine. In the wild, familiar routines often meant safety. At home, your gentle greeting becomes a signal that everything is okay. Your cat may answer with a soft meow, a raised tail, or simply by walking toward you. Those tiny responses are their version of saying, "I'm happy you're here." Another powerful habit is respecting their personal space. This might seem strange because we often associate love with closeness, but cats see love through choice. If your cat walks away, don't chase them. If they choose to sit beside you instead of on your lap, appreciate that decision. By allowing your cat to control the distance between you, you show them respect. Ironically, the less you force affection, the more likely your cat is to seek you out. Trust grows strongest when it isn't demanded. Eye contact is another hidden language many people never learn. For humans, staring can mean attention. For cats, direct staring can sometimes feel threatening. Instead, try giving your cat a slow blink. Close your eyes gently for a moment, then open them slowly. Animal behavior experts often describe this as one of the clearest signs of peaceful intentions in feline communication. If your cat slowly blinks back, you've just shared one of the purest conversations possible without saying a single word. It's their quiet way of saying, "I trust you." Playtime is far more important than entertainment. Every time you use a feather toy or a wand to mimic prey, you're doing something much deeper than helping your cat exercise. You're allowing them to express instincts that have existed for thousands of years. Hunting isn't just about catching food. It's about confidence, mental stimulation, and emotional balance. Even 10 or 15 minutes of interactive play each day can reduce stress, prevent boredom, and strengthen the bond between you. More importantly, your cat begins associating you with excitement, satisfaction, and happiness. Speaking of routines, feeding your cat with patience instead of rushing through the moment can also transform your relationship. Many owners simply pour food into a bowl without thinking twice. But to your cat, feeding time is one of the most significant parts of the day. Speak softly while preparing their meal. Keep feeding schedules as consistent as possible. Watch how they react. Over time, your presence during meals becomes associated not just with food but with comfort and reliability. They aren't simply remembering who fills the bowl. They're remembering who consistently takes care of them. Touch also carries enormous emotional meaning, but only when it's done on your cat's terms. Every cat has favorite spots. Some adore gentle scratches under the chin. Others melt when you rub behind their ears or along their cheeks. Many dislike having their belly touched, no matter how relaxed they appear. Learning these preferences is like learning another person's love language. When you remember what makes your cat comfortable, you're telling them that their feelings matter. Love isn't about giving the affection you want to give. It's about giving the affection they enjoy receiving. There's another daily habit that many people underestimate, and that's talking to your cat. No, they don't understand every word you say, but they become incredibly familiar with your voice, your tone, and your emotional state. Cats are surprisingly observant. They notice when you're calm, stressed, excited, or sad. Speaking gently while moving around the house helps create a peaceful environment. Over time, your voice itself becomes comforting. Some cats even come running when they hear their favorite person speak, because that sound has become connected with safety and companionship. Clean spaces also communicate love in ways we rarely consider. Cats are naturally clean animals. A fresh litter box, clean water, and comfortable resting areas don't simply support physical health. They reduce stress and create emotional comfort. Imagine having to use a dirty bathroom every day. It would affect your mood. The same is true for your cat. Maintaining their environment tells them that someone is paying attention to their needs. And animals notice far more than we sometimes realize. Perhaps one of the deepest acts of love is simply being emotionally present. Cats are masters at reading subtle body language. They notice when you slam doors, move aggressively, or create tension in the room. They also notice when you sit quietly, breathe calmly, and invite peace into the environment. Sometimes your cat isn't looking for toys or treats. Sometimes they simply want to exist near someone who makes them feel secure. That's why you may notice your cat sleeping beside you while you read a book or work on your laptop. They're choosing your energy. That silent companionship is one of the greatest compliments a cat can give. Scientists continue discovering fascinating things about feline behavior. Studies suggest that cats form attachment bonds with their caregivers that resemble secure relationships seen in young children. This challenges the old stereotype that cats are cold or emotionally distant. The truth is that many cats experience anxiety when separated from their favorite humans. They remember kindness. They recognize routines. They develop deep emotional preferences. They simply express these feelings in quieter ways than dogs often do. Think back to the first day your cat entered your life. Maybe they were nervous, hiding under furniture, or cautiously exploring every corner. Compare that to today. Perhaps they now greet you at the door, sleep peacefully on your bed, or gently place a paw on your arm. Those changes didn't happen by accident. They happened because hundreds of tiny daily moments slowly built an invisible bridge of trust. Love wasn't created in one dramatic event. It was built through consistency. Many cat owners spend years waiting for one huge sign that their pet loves them. They're hoping for something obvious. But cats don't usually work that way. Their love is hidden inside ordinary moments. It's in the gentle purr that begins the instant you sit beside them. It's in the way they follow you from room to room without demanding attention. It's in the slow blink across the room. It's in the quiet decision to sleep where they feel safest. Every one of these behaviors is a whisper saying, "You're my person." And here's something beautiful to remember. Your cat doesn't expect perfection. They don't care about expensive toys, luxurious furniture, or elaborate gifts nearly as much as they care about consistency, patience, and kindness. They forgive small mistakes because relationships aren't built on flawless moments. They're built on showing up every single day with genuine care. If you begin practicing these simple habits daily, don't expect instant transformation. Cats measure trust differently than we do. Sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes months. But once a cat decides that you truly belong in their world, the bond becomes something extraordinary. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's built on mutual respect rather than constant attention. And perhaps that's why feline love feels so incredibly special. It's never forced, it's earned. So the next time your cat quietly curls up beside you, pauses to look into your eyes, or greets you with that tiny little meow after you've been gone, remember that these aren't random behaviors. They're small love letters written in the language of cats. And every gentle choice you make today becomes another sentence in that lifelong conversations between the two of you. If this video helped you understand your feline friend a little better, we'd truly appreciate it if you gave it a like and subscribed for more heartwarming insights into the incredible world of pets. And before you go, tell us your cat's name in the comments along with one special habit that always melts your heart. We'd love to read your stories, and who knows, your experience might help another cat owner discover a deeper connection with their own beloved companion. Until next time, give your furry friend one slow slink from us, because sometimes the quietest expressions carry the greatest love. VidIQ.